Okay, I want to talk about the new MacBook Pros that are coming out supposedly the end of October 2016. I want to talk about, should you go for it, should you buy it, or should you not? I mean, basically we already know what it's going to be, right? It's going to be a MacBook Pro, like this is the 2013 late edition. It's going to be very similar to this, and yet there will be some differences. So we'll talk about the differences right now, what it's going to be versus this, and whether you should buy it. I mean, I was thinking for at least a year now that I'm going to buy it. You know, I'm going to buy the next one that comes out for sure. No doubt in my mind. It's going to have, you know, a lot of upgrades and probably some things that I want. But then as I just reviewed this old one, stuff just crashed. But then as I just reviewed this old one, I realized there's some stuff that I like. This, for instance, the SD card slot. But it's really good enough. I mean, it's awesome. It's still awesome. I still love this computer. What I'm going to do probably is I'm going to get the 15-inch Retina 2016 model before this upgrade. That's probably what I'm going to do because I'm going to save a lot of money. And I love this as it is already. I don't really need to change. A number of things are supposed to change on the new MacBooks, and a lot of them I don't even like. So what's going to change, I think, is going to be the keyboard. And the keyboard's already marginal, but it's actually going to change to the same keyboard as the MacBook 12-inch, which I'm conflicted about. Here's why. You know, anybody can go into the Mac store and try out the keyboard on the 12-inch. I've done it about 6 times, maybe more, maybe I think about 6 times. I stand there and I start to type as fast as I can. You know what? I'm typing faster and I'm typing more accurately. I don't know what's going on because I hate it. I don't like the feel of it. There's virtually no feel of it. That's why. Here we have a lot of feel. I mean, the keys are pressed down a couple millimeters. You feel it, you know when you're hitting keys, it feels good, feels like every other keyboard you ever had. I got used to this one, I'm real good at it, but I'm still faster and more accurate on the MacBook 12-inch keyboard. I bet a lot of people are saying that. I did hear somebody else say that as well, the woman that does the digital reviews. She said the same thing, and probably everybody's saying it. Though you hate the feel, though it feels like nothing, I think once you get, and I'm not even used to it, I'm typing faster and more accurately. I think once you get used to it, holy cow, I think I'm going to be typing 120 words a minute. You know, I'm doing 90 on this, which is good, but, and you know, it's awesome really. And it's good enough, but if I could up my productivity and do 120 words a minute, how would that be? I mean, so you have to think about it. For me, I'm going to stick with this keyboard. I like it, it works. I don't need to type 120 a minute, I don't think. If something comes up where I have to, I'm going to think real strongly about should I change. But as it is, I'm okay with this. Something else that's going to change. All these beautiful ports, these amazing ports that I love so much are going to go away. They're going to change them all to USB-C. There might be 4 USB-C ports in the next MacBook Pro 13-inch. There might even be less. Hopefully they're going to have a headphone jack. Supposedly they're going to have two microphones. They might even have 4 microphones. Do I need 4? Nah. They're supposedly going to have 4 speakers. I think I have 2 right now because I think I hear like coming out of 2 sides, but who knows how many I got in here. I don't even know because it's not even important to me. But the lack of volume on this thing is important, but you can always crank it up with third-party software. The new one is supposed to have better speakers, more speakers probably. That'd be a good idea since the MacBook 12-inch supposedly sounds better than this even. So that's probably going to change. I can live without it. Supposedly the actual case of the computer is going to change. Probably still going to be this crap aluminum that's too soft. But it's going to change. It might be more gently rounded corners or something. Whatever, I can live without that. Something else that's going to change. They say that the top function row is going to be replaced. with a screen type thing that will actually be functional, and you can use it based on what program you're using on the computer. So if you're using Photoshop, or if you're using Photos or whatever, there might be options up there that you can touch to do something real quick. So that would be cool. To me, it's a gimmick right now because I don't really understand how functional it's going to be, like how cool it will be, how it will help me do things. So I'm not really that worried about it. Something that's going to change, I hope, is the stupid camera. I mean, the camera in the front of the screen is just horrible at the moment. Hopefully they upgrade it significantly. They add some options. Could I change the exposure maybe to make the white wall in back that's making my face in silhouette during a chat? Can I change it to make some more light come into the picture so that I don't look like I'm a black silhouette? I don't know. Hopefully that changes. Supposedly the touchpad is going to get a little bigger. Do I need it bigger? It's pretty damn big already. I don't really care. I don't really need that. The processors, of course, will change. Hopefully the minimum amount of RAM and SSD drive space will change. Hopefully they crank it up to 256 minimum like they did with the 12-inch MacBook. That'd be nice, right? The MacBook is just like a toy, and it's already got, this has 128 as the entry level, which is, you know, still horrible. But hopefully that changes. I don't see what else could possibly change that would make me buy the new one, you know? So here's what I'm thinking. Don't buy the new one. Just go ahead and buy like a 15-inch MacBook Pro Retina 2016, you know, early 2016, and just get that one. Save a lot of money. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to save a huge amount of money because you know how much the MacBook Pro 15-inch after the refresh is going to be? $1999, I guess, something like that. It's going to probably start at about $2,000. That's going to be way too much. I'm going to get the discount on the 15-inch, and I hope, is there a chance I'm going to get it for like $1,200? Even so, somebody would be selling their recently new one for $1,200 for sure. So there's going to be massive discounts available if you don't go ahead and buy the new MacBook Pros. If for some reason they change the sizes of them to 14-inch and 16-inch, I'm probably going to jump and go grab a 16-inch. Seriously, because I want a big one. A 16-inch will be just amazing. They're probably going to make it really thin then because they'll have more space in the case to put stuff. It could be really exceptional. That's the only way I'm going to go like splurge and spend like $2,500 is if they do something like that. So hoping they do that. Not really excited because I haven't heard anything about anything other than 13 and 15-inch. To have a 13-inch with a 12-inch MacBook doesn't really make any sense, does it? Unless they keep the disparity between the processor strength and everything else, processor power. If they keep that like markedly different, it would make sense, you know, to some degree. Okay, that's it. As I see it, my wife's going to get this 13-inch. I'm going to buy a 15-inch, and I'm not even going to worry about the new MacBooks. I just get myself all worked up, you know, every time they're going to have a new one, you know, they're going to have a new one, and then they don't. Like recently, they didn't have it at all. It's like, oh, come on, guys. So it actually gave me enough time to think sensibly. I don't really need a new one. I just need whatever the latest 2016 MacBook 15-inch Retina is. That's all I need. All right, cheers then. Hope that helps you make your decision, and hope you don't spend too damn much money with Apple. They already have plenty. You know how much it costs to make one of these. I'm gonna guess, you know, ignore everything that everybody said online. I'm gonna guess it's probably $150. They can get every part for this thing for $150. Probably less. And they're selling it to you for $1,500. I mean, that's quite a markup. I'm not gonna do it for this next one. I hope you don't either. All right, cheers.